Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire Service. Let's talk Bryn Athyn Field Hockey. They have a brand new program, brand new head coach. It is Katie Fitgerald. And Katie, welcome into the show.
Thanks, John. Very happy to be with you today.
And, of course, you're really excited because you have a brand new program, but you're going to have some young ladies that are pretty darn excited to hit the field. And I'm sure the whole campus there at Bryn Athyn is pretty darn excited as well.
Oh, yeah, we definitely are very, very excited. We just hung our banner up outside our field house and where our turf is and stuff, so we're all really looking forward to it.
And people here in northeastern Pennsylvania, let's first talk about those people because this is an area where you grew up and where your field hockey background is, and then we'll talk about the rest of the eastern seaboard. But first, talk a little bit about your background, how you got started playing, and some people that influenced you along the way.
Sure. So, growing up in the Valley, it's one of the biggest hotbeds for field hockey in the nation. So definitely very proud to have grown up in such a great area. There's definitely a great pool of girls there for recruiting and everything like that. So that's why I love coming back to, the Valley to get started with, starting a new program. I started at Wyoming Valley West High School. It was coached by Linda Fithian. I also was coached by Karen Klasner with my club teams. It was a great experience for me. We won the state championship in 2004, which was absolutely unbelievable. So that was definitely a great experience and a great, start for a field hockey career, coaching career. After my high school career, I went to Towson University where I played for 4 years and I was a defender there. That was also a fantastic experience. Absolutely loved it in Maryland. Great time, great people, great influences. So that's another reason why, I wanted to coach afterwards, and I went to Wilkes University to get my master's degree and coached with Sarah Myers, who's currently still there, who is a very good friend of mine. Definitely learned a lot from her. It was fantastic. After that, I moved to Philadelphia with my husband and started coaching at Arcadia University for 3 years. And after that, found myself at Bryn Athyn, knew I was ready to become a head coach, and here I am, very excited, starting a new season.
Well, quite the busy young lady you are, and of course now with a family of your own at Bryn Athyn, and Katie Martin, as people may remember her, now Katie Fitgerald. And let's talk about that whole recruiting process for you. And I'm sure you went through it, as you said, as a high school player. You ended up at Towson University, but now you're looking at student athletes and saying, okay, what's going to be best for you? These are the majors we have. This is what we have to offer, and an opportunity for some of these young ladies to hit the field pretty early in their career as well.
Absolutely. With being a new program, you want to find the right type of person that's going to make immediate impact or, want to become a great impact player for somebody who's hitting the ground running in the Division III world. I'm really looking for the type of player who is very motivated, loves field hockey. Being Division III, it's very, very important that you love the game. It's also very important that I know that you're going to be motivated and stay healthy and do all of those great things that is really important to start up a new program. It's a great mindset you have to have. You have to be strong. And I think that that's, a great thing for starting a new program and having those types of players to be a part of that. Like I said, it's a great just overall experience.
Katie Fitgerald talking about the field hockey program. And, of course, let's talk about some of the competition. As camp is getting ready to start here in August, you'll be hitting that field in September, and you'll get to play a variety of teams. And some teams people may have heard of, and maybe some others not so much. But nonetheless, you got to get out there and hit competition every single day you do, whether it's in practice or on a game day.
Absolutely. So we are playing some local teams in the Valley. We are going to be playing Keystone College this year, which I'm really excited about. Hopefully down the road we'll be picking up Wilkes University, Kings, Marywood, those types of schools. In the meantime, we are playing Philadelphia-based schools, Delaware Valley College, Bryn Mawr, also adding games like Cedar Crest, Immaculata, which is our first game under the lights, which we're really stoked about. So pretty much, local teams like that. But we are in the NEAC Conference, which is an upstate New York style situation there. So we do play Keuka, Morrisville State, Wilson, and Wells during our conference. So we have a little bit of travel too, which is really cool and gives us a really neat experience.
And talk about the support you have around you there at Bryn Athyn as far as the athletic department and people really excited to see field hockey and see how it takes off.
Yeah, it's really great because it reminds me so much back of, the Wyoming Valley with the support. And, we're also in a very big hotbed in that Philadelphia area. Everybody is super, super excited for field hockey to start. My athletic director, Matt Kennedy, started all of these programs from the ground up at Bryn Athyn, and he's phenomenal. I couldn't have asked for a better boss, a better mentor. And, with the support of the community and the support with you guys back at home, it's been such a great experience and definitely motivating for sure into having a very successful first season.
What's it take to be a competitive field hockey player? We see a lot of players on the high school level do it, but to take your game to college, a lot of time management continues into college, making sure that you're doing all those little things right. And then usually with field hockey players, that passion just burns deep inside them, and there's that level of toughness, of course, that they have, something that you had pretty much your whole life as well.
Absolutely. I think it's about having great coaching. I've had really great coaching throughout the years with Linda Fithian and Karen Klasner. They really helped build me into the person that I am today. My father, being a great role model as well with having the athletic background, really helped me keep a good head on my shoulders. It was really important to make sure that I had the grades for school, that, I was very motivated by that as well, because you are a student athlete, and I think that's the most important thing that you have to think about when choosing a college, when going through that whole entire process. But I think that, staying motivated and staying grounded is the most important thing. And if you have good people in your life that support your dreams and help you through that, you can't ask for anything better for growth.
Well, everybody, I'm sure, looking at this Bryn Athyn program is going to be looking at a young, talented, motivated coach in Katie Fitgerald, and, of course, hungry to win. I know that as well. So, Katie, we wish you the very best here in the 2017 season. It's always great to talk with you.
Thanks so much, John. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see a lot of people out there this year. We're really excited.
Katie Fitgerald, Bryn Athyn Field Hockey on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire Service.